Well, hello and welcome back to Oblivion. We're finishing up the main quest. I think we have a little bit to do here, but not a lot. So what we're going to do, what we need to do, we need to take Martin down to the Imperial City, but I need to make a quick pit stop because, as you may have seen, my armor is broken.
Congratulations on your victory, Mom.
Thanks. As you can see in the bottom right, it says that my armor is broken. I do believe that is something that I was dealing with last time. Yeah. What is broken? Oh, my greaves, specifically. Everything else is okay. So I think that's not the map. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop down into Bruma, and we need to go to the Imperial City. I was debating whether or not I even want to like walk down to the Imperial City or if I just want to teleport down there. One of the nice things about Oblivion is that you can teleport pretty much straight with Martin. It helps make the escort quest a little bit more manageable. I could have just tumbled down this hill. Apparently so. That's great. I have the wrong healing spell on. There we go. Yeah, that makes that significantly easier. I need to probably get rid of my minor healing spell. We're way past minor healing. These guys are gonna be with me the entire time. What was that noise? You heard that too, right? It was weird. Let's see here. I need to make a pit stop into Nordwinds. I think I do have my mercantile up high enough that I can sell anything that I want here as well, so that will be helpful.
Take care.
Not you. I need to talk to you. I'm very careful not to accidentally pick anything up.
I can repair almost anything.
Okay, let me go. No, actually. Hang on. Let me go ahead and repair. Oh, you know what? I mean, outside of like the Warhammer of feeding, I don't really care. Let's go ahead and barter real quick here, just to get rid of things that I don't need here. I think I picked up a couple different stabs. Don't really need that. Yeah, the Warhammer of feeding I don't need anymore. That was worth way more than 1,000, but I am not willing to carry that around. Did I get anything else of like real interest? I don't think so. I don't think we collected a lot.
For your business.
You're welcome,
Farewell.
buddy. Alright, guys. My mercantile increased again. Cool. So yeah, I'm just going to teleport down to the city, methinks. That again is not on the map. It's the map in Night Rain, which I've been playing a lot of. I'm going to go here. I think this is a safe bet. Then we'll go inside. Okay, we are here, so let's head into the Imperial City. I think we're very rapidly approaching the end here, so we should be pretty good to go.
It's you, the hero of Kavach. This is.
Yeah, I'm pretty well known at this point in the game.
Hello there. What is it now?
What is it, citizen?
Is there a place in here to actually look up what our infamy is? It just dawns me that I actually don't know. Our fame is 88. Our infamy is 0. We haven't done anything particularly bad. We don't have any bounties or anything, but yeah, we do have 88 fame. Obviously, you start out at 0, and then slowly increase that number. And honestly, that number doesn't really mean anything on its own, but it does mean that's like how, do people know you as you walk around? And the answer to that question apparently is yes. Where is he? Here he is.
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
Do you need to talk to him, or do I need to talk to him? Guess I need to talk to him.
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Oh. Here we go.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the Imperial throne.
Chancellor Ocado, The city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the
I
palace?
still can't move.
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Okay, so yeah, the place is under attack. Daedra are here. Hi, these are lesser Daedra. I'm gonna let the guards do most of the fighting because I don't want to accidentally kill them. I don't want to accidentally kill them. Can you not? Martin is invincible, by the way. So don't worry too much. Hi, I'm taking your sword. Thank you. So don't worry too much about him. Why did we come back in? Did you all see that? Why did we go out and then come back in? That looks bad. Okay. Oh, we got these new guys. These bigger guys that I think we fought them in Paradise. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Let's go ahead and just down a bunch of potions. I can't drink any potions right this second. I think Martin is actually making a beeline for the direction that he needs to go. And we should probably follow him. I am gonna need them to like settle down. It looks like my willpower is damaged. That sucks. Goodness, we have a lot of problems in here. Where's Martin? No, Martin's down there. Hi, I can take you. Looks like they're doing fairly well on Clan Fear. Fairly well on their own. Oh, don't hit Boris. Sorry, guys. Someone's murdered. I mean, okay. Maruna's Dagon is here. The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is somehow to defeat Maruna's Dagon and cast it back to Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do. Yeah, that he's there. Ow. Martin.
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea. One last hope. I must reach the dragon fires in the Temple of the One.
But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
I'll get you to the temple.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's get
I'm
moving.
with you.
So we need to get into the temple, so what we're gonna have to do is basically just, excuse me, sir, do you mind? Where's the door? Oh, the door is, literally right here. I was expecting more. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to get in here, but I got it. Okay. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires or all hope is lost. Alright. Let's see here. Hey, buddy.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others. Farewell. You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you. But now I must go. The dragon waits.
The dragon waits. I can't move, by the way. love how you just stand here. Did you just throw a sword down? He did.
The
Wow.
amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion. Forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father, and my father's fathers. The
Well,
third age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe.
wait, why me?
The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
He's not talking, I don't think he's talking directly to the player in this particular case. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows. It kind of just said that he did. Hi, guys.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
I have bad news for you, sir. Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
How did you figure that out? Yes, he shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
You can get a fused with God, but the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
And what about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future.
I mean, it
Let's
kind of
just
is,
give
but
thanks
okay.
that we're alive.
Yeah, maybe we should just relax for
The
a bit.
dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Thanks, buddy. Hey,
Martin couldn't have done it without you. I count you among the greatest heroes.
kind of
of the
bubbly,
Blades.
dude.
To think we'd end up here after such a beginning, sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings.
Thanks for reminding
But
me of that.
I never doubted you, my friend.
Yes, he did.
Emperor Uriel, he had the vision of the Dragonborn. He saw something in you, and he was right. Farewell.
Hey, Joffrey.
Victory beyond hope. You and Martin defeated Mehrunes Dagon in the very moment of his triumph. All hail the champion of Tamriel.
Yeah, so,
Against all hope, Martin cast him back into Oblivion. He will not trouble our world for long years to come.
how are you sure about that?
May Uriel's spirit guide us
Alright,
in
yeah,
these
we're
troubled
basically
times.
done with the main quest at this point. And in fact, I think we do actually have the title of Champion of Cyrodiil at this point. Which means we're going to be speaking of, we just looked at our fame before we came in here, 91. Oh, we have 1 infamy. I think I accidentally killed somebody. Did I get a bounty from that? No, I think I accidentally killed somebody when I was swinging wildly. But that pretty much like ends this, and yeah, now Martin's a statue, I guess. Well, he's not. Martin, I don't know. You know, I don't actually know if like, did Martin, well, he became one with the
Yes.
avatar, but I don't know. Yeah, you can see this is totally changed from here on out. For the record, in the original, you could actually bypass the entirety of the story and just like bounce in there using
Can't believe it's over.
Did you see
That
it?
giant demon.
The avatar
The dragon.
of
What
Akatosh
happened?
himself.
Well
There it
met.
is.
Have we won?
The monument
Jesus.
to our deliverance.
Using, I think they've removed them, paintbrushes. Paintbrushes didn't weigh anything, so they never were affected by physics. So you could place them, and you could actually use them as a stairway into there and actually bypass. I'm not entirely sure how, but you could bypass the entirety of the story, and because I never did it myself. And then you could. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Then you could just get to the ending without actually having to do any of the stuff. So you can get in there somehow. Like I said, I've never actually done it, so I don't actually know too much about how to do that. All right, so we're done with the main story. So let me head back to my house and let's talk about what we're gonna do in the future, because I'm very excited to be done with that. We've actually seen a good portion of Tamriel at this point, or Cyrodiil, I should say. I mean, we've seen a pretty good portion of Tamriel as well, because well, we played Skyrim too, so that's two it's two places we've been. But we've seen a lot of places in Cyrodiil, so I think I want to start joining and showing off the different guilds. I've already sort of accidentally joined the Dark Brotherhood. It is my favorite of the guilds. I was going to kind of wait to do that one last because I wanted to get the stuff from it. I think most things scales with you, so that's kind of why I wanted to do that. Let me transfer because I picked up when we were inside Paradise, I picked up a bunch of stuff. So I picked up like a ton of ambrosia. One thing about the ambrosia is if you don't have the DLC, I think it's included in this particular version of the game, so don't worry about it. But if you don't have it, don't have the DLC in the original version, you can't get that because it's only found in there. And I think I've already moved over all of the sigil stones, so we don't need to do that again. Okay, so we're good. Like, we are pretty well off here. There are several other guilds. There's the Thieves Guild, which I actually really like in this particular game. The Thieves Guild, I mean, there are certain things in the Thieves Guild that are really quite enjoyable in Skyrim, but this version has sort of different. I prefer this version of the Dark Brotherhood. There's also the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Actually, if you want to join either of those, for some reason I thought that was Lucian, but no, Lucian is in his hideout. We'll get to his hideout later. You may recall you can find both of those. See, that's the Mages Guild right there. It's really easy to find usually, and the Fighters Guild usually has a sign that says Fighters Guild. Spoilers. I kind of want to join the Mages Guild probably first, because the Mages Guild will allow us to fuse our own spells and stuff like that. So we'll probably do that next time. I think I might go check out while we're here, so we have a little bit more time. Let's head over to Cloud Ruler Temple. The blades are still here. They're still hanging out up there. And that is one of the other guilds that we kind of get yoinked into just simply by existing. You don't have to teleport if you don't want, but make it a little bit simpler on myself.
Hail. What can I do for you, ma'am?
And yeah, you can talk to them.
Stay
I
safe.
don't actually know. Is Joffrey?
Yes?
Oh, yeah, you are actually here.
What can I do for you, Blade?
So
May your sword always
you can come back here. I don't actually know. Just thinking about it, I don't know if I've actually ever done anything with the blades, like in any of my games.
I haven't time to talk right now.
Oh, okay. Why do you have Joffrey's voice? Let me see if I can't find... Is there... So I am part of... Like, I am part of the Blades, but I don't know if there's any, like, quests to go with this. Hang on, let me ask around.
Whatever you need for...
Okay, so actually, no, there is... So you just join the Blades, and there's really nothing to do with this particular quest, which I think is interesting. Oh, look, there are paintbrushes, but they do have weight. Yeah, they have weight now. They have changed it so you can no longer... you can no longer hide. Or get past things. Hide.
Hail!
I'm a little busy standing on your chairs. So yeah, no, there really isn't anything here to do with these guys. I wasn't sure, but you can come here. It's a free place to rest. I think you can actually purchase stuff here as well. There's the armory, which I think refreshes occasionally. I'm actually not entirely sure. But it is a guild headquarters that you're kind of automatically yoinked into. Kind of nice because that means you always have a place to, if you do the main quest, you always have a place to sleep. Which is very useful, since for obvious reasons, if you don't, you're kind of like stuck trying to find a bed, though there are camps pretty much everywhere around here. If you had any open Oblivion gates at this point, they're now closed. Like all of the gates are closed. Now, one of the things to note here, I keep doing that. What am I gonna do? Let's see, there is a gate to Oblivion over here. Any Oblivion gates that you did open remain on the map. So, if you have any in which... Am I even remotely close to that? If you have any that were opened, and they had, like, the Oblivion ingredients outside them. I don't know if this one does or not. It is a long walk over there. Because some of them, like the bloodgrass and stuff, grew outside of the, or like spread outside of the gates. I don't know if this one did. We can go find out. I don't think any Daedra will spawn at these anymore, so that's kind of nice. I guess the fires never go out. I don't see any on this particular one. Well, this is not a great example then. But for some of them, like those little spiky things appeared outside, and the bloodgrass did, and I've done that like how many times now? That is so frustrating. I don't know if anything else grows out, but there's alchemy ingredients. So if you, for any reason, didn't get all the alchemy ingredients that you needed or wanted from Oblivion, you can if you could find one. I know there are some because I've definitely seen them. You can come back to your little Oblivion areas. I'm gonna grab this. And let's see, let's try a different one. I'm tempted to Google which of the Oblivion gates actually has. Some of them definitely have bloodgrass because I remember seeing them. I'm just choosing poorly, I guess. Did I never close that one? Hilarious. So I could have had 58. Anyway, that's what happens if you didn't close an Oblivion gate. I thought I got them all. Though, I will note here, that even if you close all the Oblivion gates, or you don't close all the Oblivion gates, and you end the game, occasionally the Oblivion gates will actually not close, and you can re-enter them. Though that is... See, there's bloodgrass right there, and I can take that. So that is an example. So that is something to keep in mind. It is a glitch. I'm not sure if they actually fixed that with the remake, but if you are perusing Tamriel or Cyrodiil and you find an Oblivion gate that is yeah, here's more bloodgrass. So yeah, we can continue to get at least a few alchemy ingredients from this. So yeah, if you're perusing and you find an open Oblivion gate, it's a glitch. It's not supposed to actually happen that way, which kind of is dumb, but it is what it is. Is my horse wandering off? Okay, no, he's good. So yeah, all right. So next time I'm going to be joining the Mages Guild. And like I said, I think I'm gonna wait to do the Dark Brotherhood until much later in the game. I think I'm gonna probably do that one as the last one, simply because it's my favorite. I don't really have anything else to say. There's not really a lot of other things to do in the game now that we've completed the main quest. It's just guilds at this point. So I will see you guys later. Bye!